See who I can work.
Yeah, buddy.
Horrendous now. So, okay, this is the end
Yeah.
of rechristening cruise here on 160. Thanks for the QSA.
115 on your AM radio dial. Time once again for Classic Radio Roundup on Channel 13. Good evening there, Wagger. Hey, what do you say? Not much. Quick right in here, get the video gate set up, and then I'm going to go eat some dinner, then I'll be back in. Good thing you gated last week, or I wouldn't have known what happened. Did you try to come in early? Yes, but I was far away. Okay, I thought I heard something, but then nothing. Yeah, I was up in the Poconos. Okay, 10-4. Yeah, I fired it up, and because I've done it before, but I couldn't hear anything, and there was a little skip in there too, so that always messes things up. Yeah, good old skipperoo. That's right. And with that being said, I'll be back. Alrighty then. What's the channel that keeps you alive? It's 27.115 on your AM dial. Channel 13.
CB Roundup, Channel 13, Wednesday night.
That's right. It's time for Classic Radio Roundup. 27.115 on your AM radio dial. And we're off to an exciting start.
Sure is quiet.
Really? Static sticker.
Oh my God.
Good grief.
What the heck was that? Is this thing working?
Sort of.
Looks good on my end.
Yeah, why are you squealing? Like a Hatfield.
I don't know. I gotta get the great Mike Wonder to look at it.
Yeah, try turning your gain down a little bit.
But it only squeals every now and then. It either squeals or it don't squeal. Don't even worry about the mic.
Man, where you been? I haven't heard from you in months.
I've been here.
What are you doing? Sandbagging? Can't tell you're there if you're sandbagging.
Nah, I got a sick mom on my hands, unfortunately.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that'll take up your spare time for sure.
Yeah, well, that, with her being on hospice and gangrene in her one leg, there ain't no much time for anything.
Well, all that aside, it's good to hear you making a transmission there. I was wondering where you got off to.
Is it still squealing now?
Not really, but it seems like it's on the edge of squealing.
Yeah, I gotta get Goose over here to look at it. Stinger thinks the contacts might be getting a little, need to be cleaned up or something.
Well, you need to exercise it more. Seems like the exercising it now has fixed your hat fielding issue.
Oh, no.
It's bad now?
It seems like it's working now.
All right, great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good grief.
Yeah, well, anyway, good to hear from you there on a Classic Radio Roundup, Ranger Rick, my neighbor.
All right, buddy. You got 302 on this end, and we'll talk to you later.
Oh, that's it? You're going to just pop in and pop back out again, huh?
Yeah, I want to go to bed because I get up around 4.
10-4. Well, I was exercising the NC 300 tonight, just so you know.
Sounds good.
That thing works fantastic.
Too.
What's that, Dave?
Jealous, I gotta get one.
A whole lot of doubling. There's only 3 of us in here, and we keep doubling.
Good grief.
Clutching, huh?
What a mess.
they say it happens.
It does happen. It even happens on 160 meters.
Yeah, I went down there briefly. All I heard was static crashes.
You know, it's funny because from 6:30 till 7:30. Wait a minute, where'd my audio go? Why am I showing no audio? I got audio.
Still no modulation. It died.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I wonder if I got a loose wire or something. Yeah, it wasn't showing no modulation, but I was showing power. But I got modulation now. From 6:30 to 7:30, it was great. And then about 7:30, all of a sudden it got.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I heard.
Yeah, like somebody flipped a light switch or something. All of a sudden the static crashes came in.
So what are you running anyway?
Regency CR123B.
Doesn't sound really loud. I guess it might give you trouble or something.
Doesn't sound really loud. Well, I can make it louder. Hello. I don't know. It looks loud according to my mod meter.
It's loud enough. Yeah, it's good to go.
I can keep turning the knob. There you go. I'll turn the knob all the way up. How's that? That looks like too much.
Yeah, that's plenty loud.
All right, so we'll meet in the middle. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. No pain, no strain.
Oh, I don't want to be overly done. I don't want to be quiet either.
So what happened last week? I see you didn't do a gate. Did you lose power again?
I started a gate, and then the power kept fluctuating, and I just like, that's it. It's not going to be good for me tonight.
Oh, but it didn't go out though, huh? It's just flickered a few times.
Well, it went out, and then it came back on, and then I like, oh, all right, I'll get off. And then it went out again, and then it came back on again, and then, all right, this is like I get my mind to get back on the air. It went out again, and then I went like, that's it, I'm done. And then it came back on again. It never really went out for any length of time, but it did it like 3 or 4 times. It went out.
Okay. Yeah, because anywhere Pottstown and East got nailed pretty good with that storm on Wednesday. I mean, when it came through here, it was no big deal. It rained hard, and that was about it. And I got myself on my way, and and then when later on I was looking at the news, and there's trees down in Pottstown all over the place. I'm thinking, holy moly!
Yeah. And once the power starts doing that kind of James Brown thing around here, like, yeah, I'm not risking it. I'll just turn everything off.
That was probably your best bet because you got sensitive electronics there, and the last thing you need to do is blow up the DIY or something.
Oh, God forbid. That thing will blow up on its own without any extra external issues.
And so you don't need voltage surges.
No, I really need to do something about a power conditioner here, too. It's on my list of things. But other things keep superseding that. like the BSA parts that I need and to get that back on the road this season. Stuff keeps superseding it. I don't seem to have money for the power conditioner. I don't have money for the BSA to get it back on the road. But I had enough money apparently to take trees down, to buy a new chainsaw,
Yeah. What parts do you need for the BSA?
I need a clutch cable. I need a rear tire. I need a chain. And I need a battery. About the amount of money I just spent on a chainsaw.
Oh, so you need clutches and stuff, huh?
No, I don't need a clutch. I just need the cable.
Okay, well, that shouldn't be too expensive.
No, that's not expensive, but the chain is and the tire is.
Oh, tires, yeah, that would be.
The rear tire that I want, I always put the same Avon tires on it. It's over $200 now for the rear tire, where they used to be like $80 to $100. Now it's like $225. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you could buy a regular car tire for that.
No, I see people do it. No. I'm not putting a car tire on my BSA. It's not happening.
Well, it wouldn't fit, but I'm just saying for the price you could buy a car tire.
My I think one of my car tires is the same price. Maybe the car tire, how much was it? Yeah, maybe the car tire was a little bit more. The Harley tire is the most expensive. That rear tire is really expensive. That was like close to $400. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I guess the supply of those isn't all that great, so the price is high because I can't see why it would be more expensive from a manufacturing standpoint. It has to be a supply and demand thing.
Come on, there's tons of Harleys out there with my size tire. It's not like, I don't know. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, it's not as common, but it ain't rare neither.
It's not rare, but it's not as common as a car tire.
Oh, but there are people that put car tires on their rear on their Harleys and stuff.
Really? I would think that would be way too wide.
Well, I've read reviews on that, and people have tested it out, and they seem to last longer, and the squareness of it doesn't seem to affect them. I don't know. They say it's fine. I'm just not willing to, I'm not doing it.
I guess you can get a very narrow car tire, but it just seems a little odd.
Yeah, they say they last longer, and they work just fine. You don't notice any difference, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm fine. I'll spend a little bit of extra money for the proper tire.
Yeah, well, if you're not going to, ride across the country and back, it'll probably last for a little while.
I did ride across the country and back, and it still has a little while left on it.
Yeah, right, but not doing that would make it last even longer.
Well, it lasts a lot longer if you don't go anywhere.
Yeah, you can keep it to a dry rot.
Yeah, well, that's kind of pointless, too.
Yeah, it is. But that's what's happening to me. I think the tires on my truck are going to dry rot before they wear out.
Yeah, well, that's not happening on the zipper car, and I got 2 sets of tires, and none of them are going to sit long enough to wear out, dry rot before I wear them out.
Yeah, my truck tires, I think, as far as I can tell, I think they're at least 15 years old.
Yeah, my car is not even 15 years old now. I don't know how many, 8 sets of tires I've gone through, I think, in that amount of time.
Yeah, but you got over 200,000 miles on your car. I've got 66,000 on my truck. It's 29 years old.
242, closing in on 243,000.
Should change to a different brand of tire.
No, I like my tires. My General G-Max. I want grip, baby. I want grip. Hello, Bite Buster.
Well, that's why they wear.
I don't care about wear. I want a grip. I want to be able to go around corners, make the tires squeal, but not my traction to break loose.
Yeah, they're softer.
Yeah, they're softer until it hits 50 degrees. Then I got to go to my winter tires. Can you hear Bite Buster tonight?
Yes and no. I hear him, and if I point the antenna up his way, I start getting interference from that interference that I'm getting on 27may26.
Oh, that ISM device or whatever it is?
I don't know what it is. It's like a buzzing sound. And it's coming from the north of me. So, yeah.
Now, why is it that you're stronger to me on my horizontal beam?
Geez, I don't know.
Yeah, I flipped to the horizontal beam just to see, and that's the strongest signal. And it's not even pointed at you.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're still not using the stick because it's messed up.
No, I was using the stick. The stick goes through, it works, it doesn't work, it works, it doesn't work.
Yeah. And you're on the horizontal now. You don't sound as strong to me.
Yeah, I'm on the horizontal now, but I'm moving the antenna around. I kind of lost you. Seems to work better on the horizontal, not pointed directly at you.
Multi-path.
And this is the stick.
Yeah, that's definitely stronger. Quite a bit stronger.
And this is the vertical beam.
And that's actually the weakest of the three.
It does seem to be, but I'm also not pointed at you. So talk.
Yeah, let's point it west. You'll be close enough.
That's easier said than done when my antenna don't line up with my rotor currently. But I think that should be near you.
Yeah, it's got stronger.
Yeah, I think that's stronger than I hear you on my stick.
Yeah, but the stick is still stronger to me.
It's ridiculous.
That may be related to your feed line problem with the stick, and it affects the receive more than the transmit. It might be attenuating your receive a little bit, and that's why you hear everybody better on the beam.
I hear you an S unit lower on the stick than the vertical beam. But Sunday night sideband soiree, I had Bite Buster slamming in here on the vertical beam, and like everybody was cut off on the stick, but the stick has since fixed itself again for the time being.
So you hear Bite Buster better on the beam, but does he hear you better on the beam?
I don't know. Where you at, Bite Buster?
Wait a minute, or whatever you were swinging at, it came up so much. It was like, oh man, you went from like a 3 to almost a 7.
All right, hang on. Come back around your way. Go ahead and talk so I can pick you up.
All right. We were just at a baseball game. I'm glad that it wasn't any warmer. I would have been eaten alive. These mosquitoes these years. Oh man.
Yeah, you're way stronger on the beam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the vertical beam right now, and you're the strongest I've ever heard you down here on a vertical beam.
Well, that's good. It's working.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous though. I mean, even when the stick antenna was working without any issues, you aren't as strong as you are on this beam, and the beam's got like, I don't know, a 70-foot height disadvantage.
Well, it goes to show you the quality of the antenna.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a PDL too. Things are really good. And where are you at now in signal, Dave, on the beam here?
You're not as strong as you are on the stick, I'll say that. And you're not as strong as you were when you were pointed at me.
Yeah, well, you're just as strong on the beam pointed at Bite Buster as you are on my stick currently.
And the plot thickens, or I should say the thick plottens.
Yeah, go ahead and come back, and I'll do a quick switch between the two so you can see it on the gate.
Yeah, and it goes to horizontal too. I'll probably be stronger on the horizontal. Just to go showing you all that multi-path that goes on between your place and mine.
All right, do it one more time because I'm on the vertical now, and you're actually probably just as strong on the vertical now as the beam, but there's more noise floor on the beam. And then you go to the horizontal, and it's just as strong as the stick. So I'm starting out on the stick. I'll go to the vertical beam and then the horizontal, and you can see it on the gate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's wild that you can hear me as good on the horizontal as you do on the vertical. That just goes to show you that there's some phasing and multipathing and signal phase shifting and all kinds of stuff going on there.
Oh, it's too funny. It's like 1, 2, 3. Stick, vertical, horizontal. 1, 2, 3. From lowest to strongest.
I'm the strongest on horizontal. No.
Yup.
Go figure.
It's too funny.
Now, the only thing horizontal I've got over here is the boom.
It's kind of close to the stick. It's kind of close. You can hear like cleanest signal to noise ratio is the stick, but the strongest signal is the vertical beam.
I still think that there's something funny in that V line on the stick that's affecting your receive, but not so much your transmit. That's why your signal transmitting on the stick is stronger, but receiving is better on the V.
Yeah, there's something wacky in tobacco land.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, just to make it easier on Bite Buster, since he's in here, I'll stick with the vertical beam because that seems to work pretty good to him.
Did he say you were stronger on the vertical beam than the stick?
That's Roger.
So you're doing better on the beam to him. Interesting.
Yes, I am.
That is bizarre considering the height disadvantage. Wow.
I know, right? I mean, you wouldn't think so.
I mean, the only other factor involved is the length of your feed line to the stick, but, you know.
Yeah, even that, it's not crappy feed line either. It's LMR 400 and 7/8 inch hard line.
Yeah. Yeah, if you start saving your pennies, I think you should go out and buy yourself a length of LMR 600 and run that all the way one solid length from your jack to the stick.
Yeah, a few years ago, I would have said, yep. But the price of that stuff now, let's see. I'll have to put that on the list, and that'll be way down, and, you know, other things will get in the way before that ever happens. So I'll put it on the list. How's that?
Yeah, I haven't priced it lately. What does a 500-foot spool go for these days?
Oh, I don't know. I know it's like over $2 a foot, though.
I notice your signal is fluctuating. It's multipathing.
Yep, I got it on you too. Really, really bad James Brown signal.
It's fluttering, man.
Oh yeah, it's that craziness. Whenever I'm on a lower antenna, that's what we get. Multipath.
So now I could tell you that I'm going to be installing the Cat 6 network cable, and for one roll of this, now this is the kind that you can put through pipes and bury it and whatever, it's $1,000 for a roll, and I don't know what the exact length is, but $1,000. Copper is not cheap.
No, it's not. And I don't need Cat 6 cable. I need LMR 600, about 300 feet of it, and I'd be golden. But I'm not ready to drop the coin, but I probably should. I'd probably be better off with some leftover, 1-inch cable TV hardline or something if I could find it.
Yeah, I mean, it's 75 ohm, but you know what? It works.
It does work, and it won't be that. Yeah, I can always adjust the antenna to match.
Yeah, you've got a VNA.
That's right. And there's no loss, really low loss anyway, this frequency. But, that probably won't happen either.
Yeah, they used to practically give that stuff away a lot of times. Cable TV half-inch hardline. I used to be able to get it years ago, but not so much anymore.
If I could get a hold of 300 feet of it, I would absolutely use it.
Yeah, it's not so much the problem getting the cable. It's the connector that you have to put on the end of it. You have to get a connector with some type of either N or something. I don't know if they have an SO239, but and then the coring tool that you need to prepare the end of the line for it.
Yeah, well, whatever ends that they use and put on it, I'm sure there's adapter granters out there.
Oh, they use F connectors.
Well, I know there's F to SO239s because I'm using them on my RG6.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's my RG6 for my 40-meter dipole's got F connectors on it, and it's like that to PL259s. Yeah, F to PL259s on both ends.
1-3,
Yeah. Yeah, I know they make those.
CR123, press free to rev up, Red Baron Drive, standing by for a pod.
Hello there, Red Baron. I hear you jumping up and down out there. Red Baron, welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup, Spitfire 441.
Hey, Spitfire 441, waving a hand. We're just trying to squeeze the water out of the soil around here. Quite a bit of rain lately.
Well, and the next weather person, it says we're still in a drought. I'm going to smack them, okay? But yeah, I need to dry out a little bit.
That's for sure.
Copy that. Our well is fully charged. Our well water is fully charged. My wife just came in with a bouquet of parsley from the garden. Literally a fistful of parsley from the garden. And everything's jumping. I got to get this grass cut soon.
Yeah, I knew the rain was coming, and we had 2 days ago on Monday, it wasn't raining, so I trash picked a really good lawnmower, and I cut the lawn, and it was a good trash pick lawnmower. I was like, oh man, this is way better than the thing I got, and it's self-propelled, 22-inch mulcher, self-propelled. Oh yeah, what a good trash pick that was.
And it actually started up and ran without work.
One of my neighbors threw his lawnmower out after like 10 years, and he cursed it. He said it didn't cut well. The other neighbor picked it up and looked underneath, and apparently the first neighbor found out that the lawnmower was shipped with the blade upside down. That's why it didn't cut well. So the neighbor across the street flipped the blade and having the time of his life with it.
Yeah, the blade's got to be in the proper position to do the proper job. But yeah, Dave, I didn't have to do anything. I put a new air filter on it. I changed the oil. I sharpened the blade. And then, like, it wouldn't start, not by just yanking it, putting fresh gas in it. I shot some carb cleaner in it, and then it fired right up. I cut the grass. I shut it off. I yanked the cord again, and it fired right back up. So I think it's good to go now. It just needed some priming.
Yeah, because that's usually what when people trash lawnmowers like that, they store them over the winter. The gas gets gummy because they use that rotten ethanol gas, and then they go to bring it out in the spring and it won't start, and they get frustrated. Say screw it, they throw it out and buy a new one.
I went over there with a little penknife and saw it and cleaned out the paper wasp nest and it started right up.
Yeah, you just gotta. Sometimes it just takes a little something to get them going. Not much. I think in the case of this particular one, Dave, it was a house 2 doors up, and the people that lived there moved out like 6 months ago or something like that. And I think it was the mower they left behind, and I think the new people decided they didn't want it because the wife says that was whatever the heck her name was. That was their mower. She swears it was their mower. So I think it was more of a case that the new people just didn't want the mower.
Okay.
Well, I hear some other voices out there, Spitfire. I want to back down. I don't want to clog the channel here, the frequency. And I'll be stepping back and listening. Hey, 441 Spitfire, your friend number 80. Over here in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, Red Baron, sitting back on the side.
All right there, Red Baron. Sounding good as always. I'm glad you found the time to stop by and say hello to us here on Classic Radio Roundup. And hopefully we'll put it on your antenna again real soon. Take care, my friend. Red Baron, Countywide Radio, the Spitfire 441 on this antique flea market junk. Yeah, Toro self-propelled. Believe it or not, Dave, I never had a self-propelled lawnmower in my entire life. I was out there cutting the front lawn, and I actually got to the point I wish there was more.
Yeah, they're nice. You know, you don't have to push them along. You know, the lawnmower either has to be one of two things. It's got to be ultra light so it's easy to push, or it's got to be self-propelled so you don't have to. I had a self-propelled one. I forget where I got it. I think it was a trash picker. That was back in my old house, and when I moved here, I got a little trimmer, and I sold it at a yard sale for like $5 or something. But now I kind of wish I had it again, you know. But I had this other trimmer that I got from the house up the mountains, and it's a heavy thing. It's an it's an old-fashioned style easy spin Briggs and Stratton engine on there with a metal carburetor for not a plastic one. But it's a heavy mower, so I swapped it out with the little red trimmer, which is a lot lighter. Because I use the push mower to cut the grass up there because there isn't a lot of it. But you know, most of the cutting I do here is with the tractor.
Well, you know, my lawn here is not all that big, so I don't need much in the way of mower. We've been getting away with a 20-inch push mower just to take care of things around here, but the deck is rotting away on it. So I'm like, this thing's days are numbered. It runs great and everything. So when I saw that one out at the end of the neighbor's driveway, I'm like, oh, let me take a closer look at this thing. And I took a closer look at it. I'm like, man, there can't be too much wrong with this thing. So I drug it home, and I was able to fire it up pretty easy. And it's all-wheel drive. It's not just like rear wheels or something. It's all-wheel drive. And it's proportional to however hard you push on the bar at the handle, that's sort of like a throttle. Well, it doesn't change the throttle, but I mean the speed. It's proportional to how hard you push it as to how fast it'll go. It's kind of cool.
Wow, that's fancy. It's not like your typical, you cut your little clutch and engage, disengage, and it spins the front wheels, which I actually like. Just front wheel drive better because you don't even have to disengage it. You just tip the front up, and then of course the wheels are still spinning, but you're not going anywhere. And that way you could just turn corners and stuff without having to worry about it.
Yeah, this thing's all-wheel drive, and it acts more like a CVT kind of thing. The more you push on the bar, the faster it goes, or you release it and it slows down. It works great. I was like, oh, what a steal! So it's a Toro with a Briggs & Stratton overhead valve motor, and it's all-wheel drive. I was like, yeah, boy, that's what I need.
Oh man, gotta love those curve alerts.
Yeah, every once in a while, it's worth grabbing something like that from the curb. And, hey, if they didn't want it, like I can use it. Save me from having to buy a new mower because, I think this other one we got, this is probably going to be its last season without, having to patch the deck or something nuts. And the thing I don't like about the current one that we have is stupid wheels aren't adjustable. You can't raise or lower the deck height. The new one, oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, my little cheap trimmer doesn't have on the fly adjustable wheels. You got to go in and there's like 3 different holes you can put it on in one of 3 settings. But I don't usually have to change the height anyway.
Oh, this one is so cheap, you can't even do that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's as cheap as you could get, garden variety 20-inch mower, and the deck is rotting away. And I think it came from our other neighbor. They were like, their kids have a landscape company and take care of the lawn, so they didn't need it, and they asked if we wanted it. I'm like, sure, I'll take it. And so we've been using that, in between when we had our landscaper last year, but he don't want to deal with us this year for whatever reason. I guess the wife drove him crazy or something. So I'm back to cutting lawn again. And I'm like, man, I don't want to use this thing falling apart. And then like this one that showed up the other day, right on time.
Yeah. The Lord grants blessings when you least expect them, but right on time.
It's nice when it works out like that. You're not looking for something that you need, and then it shows up when you need it.
I need to find something like that. My mower's on its last leg.
Well, you can come take this 20-inch rotten deck away from if you want it. I mean, it's still good for another season before the deck is completely rotted away, where you can patch it.
Hold up, I got a deal for somebody out there.
Uh-oh, stand by.
Telling ya, it's a nice mower. You could probably use an oil change, maybe a new spark plug. I just pulled it out of the garage. One pull fired right up. High wheel in the back. I think it's a 22-inch cut, self-propelled Toro. I want to get rid of it because it's taking up space in my garage. I don't use it. Whatever I don't hit with the lawn tractor, I get it with the weed whacker. There you go.
I think you're all set there, Joker.
Yeah, I'm looking for a rider, at least 42-inch cut. If not, it would take me hours to do my yard.
With a 20-inch cut push mower, I could be done my front yard in 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think with my 42, if it's running great and I do everything and I take my time, I'm about 2 hours or so, if not more. Maybe a little rough, I'd say 2 hours conservatively.
Now that I got the all-wheel drive self-propelled, I was done in like 30 minutes.
Man, you just lost half of your workout too.
Yeah, but where I lost it there, now I can put workout elsewhere and doing things I need to do, like sawing up and splitting and stacking firewood.
Yeah, I got to get busy back on that grind too.
Yeah, and I got a nice new, brand new chainsaw, so for a little while I'll be wanting to go out there and cut wood up.
Go break. I hear you out there, Blue Max. How about it, Bagger? See, you hear Blue Max out there?
Oh, hold on, I'm about to move the antenna around.
No, I didn't hear Blue Max. You got to pump it up. Where you at, Blue Max?
Come on, guys.
I think I can tell he's there, but that's about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, my buzzing has gotten so loud, I had to go right through that. Yeah, I need a narrower bandwidth radio.
I need an antenna that doesn't have messed up feed line.
Or as John Mellencamp once said, I need a lover that won't drive me crazy.
Yeah, well, that's never going to happen. You can either have a lover or you're going to have somebody that drives you crazy.
Because they're all a little bit psycho. This is driving me nuts.
What about that Joker out there? Hey, Joker, Red Baron down here. I call you in there for a little bit. You got a copy over here? I got a little bit of noise, but I just want to wave my hand in.
Hey, Joker, you still in there? Wow, the Joker disappeared there, Red Baron.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I heard him in there. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. I enjoyed the lawnmower talk, though. I got to be honest with you. The simple things in life, I like that. All right, well, you get that deck patched on the 20-inch, and yeah, you know what? You can also take it off, and maybe I guess the kids today don't build mini bikes anymore. You know, back in the 70s or early 80s, where if the engine was running, you know, we would do something with it.
Yeah, vertical shaft mower engines ain't very good for mini bikes. I always kept my eye out for the horizontal shaft, like snowblower engines. Yeah, boy, that's mini bike territory. But yeah, I mean, the deck could be repaired or patched, but I don't. You know, if I needed it, I would. But at this point now, I don't need it. I got the new mower, the new old mower, 4-wheel drive even.
Wow. Is it belt driven with like the grooves in the belt? I'm thinking back to my youth. I have mine self propelled too. I have what's called a Skag lawnmower. I don't know. I have about an acre, so I have a little bit more. And it's got 3 blades, but it's 3 headaches. But my mower is so old. It's from the 80s. To be honest with you. But I know what you're talking about. I remember the first time I got behind a lawnmower, and it was only 2-wheel drive, where you engaged something, and the belts were like on a pulley, and the belts had like gear grooves in them. I'm just trying to picture what you got going on over there.
Yeah, I'm not quite so sure we're talking about the same thing. I mean, this is just it's not nothing you ride. It's just a push mower that's self-propelled. How they make those wheels turn, I don't know. I didn't see any belts. I imagine maybe there is, but I don't know for sure because I didn't investigate it that far. But when I pulled the blade off the sharp, I don't see any belts, so I don't know how it's being done. I didn't investigate. But I mean, it's a regular, push type mower that's self-propelled. It's not anything you ride on.
Yeah, it must be something newer, maybe shaft driven or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome, man. I'm happy you're happy with it. Yeah, the first time I saw one was it was amazing. You know, I used to actually. Oh my gosh, my parents when I was a kid in the 70s, they had this lawnmower where there was one blade that was flat and it was made out of iron with iron wheels, and when you pushed it, you would create momentum with these like they were kind of like blades that spun and ran the grass over one plain blade and just threw the grass out of the back. No engine at all, and that's what I had for probably 1975 until 1980 when my dad finally bought a power mower, and then that was a big step up. And then after that, self-propelled stuff came out. So maybe that's why I moved out of the house at such a young age.
Yeah, I think you're referring to a reel type mower. And that's the very first earliest mowers I remember as a kid was the reel mowers. You had to push the thing. There was only 2 wheels and this like barber pole kind of set up horizontal blades. And as you pushed the thing, it was like gear driven and it made those blades spin and cut the grass and kick it out the back. Now I remember powered reel mowers. That was the same kind of setup, but they had an engine on them. Well, an engine off of one of those, that had the horizontal shaft. One of those was the donor for my very first mini bike in 1976. And then that one was only like 2.5 or 3 horsepower cast iron thing. It was fun. It would go. But then a 5 horsepower snowblower made it to the dump, and like, oh yeah, we're going from 3 horsepower to 5 horsepower. Yeah, boy, that went in the mini bike next, and yeah, that was quite a bit faster. So yeah, oh yeah, I used to like keep my eye out for that kind of stuff for sure. Especially if it's free, it's for me, and if I can make it run, and then that's all just fun.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Yeah, yep, you're right. It was a different type. I didn't have the mower on it, or the engine on it. This mower was from out of the 1940s. It's actually still in my dad's garage. He's in an assisted living home. He's 93, and we got to get his house cleaned out. And he's got a lot of relics in there. I don't know whether to put them online or take them over to pawn stores as antiques.
I still have a reel mower, and I actually use it on the occasion on my side yard because it has such a nice, fine, and even cut to it that I can make my side yard, which isn't very big at all, and I can do it. And even with the real push mower, I can do it like 15, 20 minutes. And it just makes it almost golf course quality grass when I use that thing. But you got to do it often. And, but the thing is, you just push it and the thing spins and cuts the grass real nice. But I still have one of them. It's a modern one, but it's the same design.
I had a half a reel mower. It was one wheel, and the reel was about half the length of a normal reel. It was a trimmer.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, real mower. Yep. Yeah, good stuff. The one my dad has, there's no plastic on it. It's steel and wood, and that's it.
Yeah, that's probably a nice quality, probably good quality steel, and everything else probably keeps a nice edge on it. I got to sharpen mine every once in a while. It's a newer, modern one, and it's decent, but it's probably not as good a quality as that thing you're talking about.
Yeah, 10-4. I just wanted to pop back in there. I heard Joker out there, and I've been to the lawnmower thing. I worked as a landscaper back in the day when I was in college and trade school back in the late 80s or mid to late 80s. And all right there, Spitfire 441. I'm back out again listening in on the side.
Yeah, my pleasure. Hey, you never know what the topic is going to be here on Classic Lawnmower Roundup.
Yeah, we're all on grass.
Yeah, I felt like I was on LSD last night. Was it Monday night?
On Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night I was on the damn DIY. I felt like I was on an LSD because I was tripping, baby. And I don't know what the hell I was doing different other than maybe I was drunk and getting too close to the microphone. That's all I can figure.
Yeah. I want to see if Blue Max is still there. Are you still there, Blue Max? I switched to the high gain, so maybe I can hear you better. Where you go, Blue Max? Oh, well, I guess Blue Max went bye-bye.
No, he didn't. He's in there trying to give you his email address.
Oh, what'd he do? He lost his signal.
Blue Max, would you like me to relay that to Bagger? I hear you fine.
You guys are practically neighbors.
I can't even tell he's in there.
I'm sorry, man. These guys kept teeing up. I did not copy Blue Max. I did not copy. You guys, can you stand by so I can relay this message to Bagger? All right, I got it. All right, Bagger, you ready?
I have to get something to write with here. Okay.
Blue Max 524 at Gmail.
Blue Max 524.
Correct, at Gmail.
Now I wonder how much spam mail he's going to get in the next couple of days.
That's probably his burner account.
Yeah, I mean, it's Gmail.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm still rocking the AOL from back in the day. AOL? Oh no.
I still got my Yahoo account that I've had for 25 years.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I get some snickers when I say AOL.com.
I didn't know there was still AOL was out there at all.
Guess they're still plugging away. Man, I guess I'm not getting out.
I hear you. What'd you say, Bite Buster?
I said, I'm going to hook them up. Don't worry.
Oh, you're going to spam Blue Max? Well, if anybody wants to flood somebody's inbox, you got the computing power to do it.
Yeah, I got the time.
Yeah, you got the time and you got the terabytes.
You know, I can't even hear him. I used to be able to hear him.
I used to be able to hear him too. I couldn't even tell he was in there.
I heard him pretty good at first, and then now he's weak. I got the beam at him and everything.
What the heck is he doing different that he's such a grasser?
You're probably talking radio or died or something.
Who died?
His amplifier.
Yeah, I used to be able to hear him. I didn't think he was running much of an amplifier before to begin with.
They called me tonight, Train. Oh no.
Yeah, there goes the neighborhood.
Hey, what's going on?
Whoa, what's going on?
I'm in Studio A, just so you guys know. Studio B is on lockdown.
Uh-oh. Studio A, that means you can go to your PDL too.
That is correct.
Oh, we can have some fun, you and I.
We can point them at each other and fire away.
Point them at each other and go horizontal and lock everybody else out.
Not me. You even hear me when I have my antenna upside down.
Yeah, well, I seem to hear Dave better on my horizontal than anything else.
Yeah, there you go. What's going on there, Bite Buster? Oh, Bite Buster, can you hear me? Do you read me? Yeah, I can hear you, but the signal's not there. Do I have to turn my baby driver on? I can hear you. That's right. It's one of them classic radios. You don't have a whole lot of output. There you are. That should be better for you. That should be better for you there, Bite Buster.
Yeah, I can make things easy on Bite Buster too.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I'll never get it on frequency unless Bagger help me. 271158. Yeah, I used to say you're high.
What'd you say, Bite Buster?
Oh, 100% better.
Who, me?
For both of you, really.
10-4, Roger. Copy.
So, that is Lafayette 444. Can you dial that in on frequency, Bagger? No. No, the crystals don't have any trimmers on them. The only thing you could probably do is maybe try to rubber the crystal with a little extra capacitance or something.
That's right. Picofarads, baby. Picofarads are your friend.
That's right. Yeah, well, I never had no complaints before. You must be on a ham radio.
You got a hum going on with that thing. I don't know if anybody else hears it, but I do.
I might as well just go off of the air.
And then now the hum went away. What'd you do?
Move it over into my hands.
Yeah, well, keep it there then, because otherwise it was humming.
Humming, baby. Yeah, I'm on the Utopia. That's why I can hear my new frequency differences. Oh yeah, them Utopias, man. When I got my first Utopia, cameraman didn't think I was going to keep it because of that.
I got this one out because I was trying to hear Blue Max. He was in there, and I've got this interference right on 27.120 now. It's coming from the north of me. It gives me almost 20 over when I point at it, and it bleeds over enough that I can. I wanted something with a little bit more filter skirts, knock it out a little bit.
That thing sounds good, man. Was that from the factory sounding like that?
Yeah. I didn't widen anything on this radio.
Everything Bagger runs sounds good.
Yeah, but that's exceptional.
It's a good radio, man. It's the way it's supposed to sound, don't you know?
And he's had that radio for a long time. I remember talking to him on that radio when I lived in Bridgeport. I didn't even know what the hell it was.
Bagger, if I'd have known you was going to be on that, I could have went on my Utopia. Good evening to everybody that showed up since I walked away. Good evening, Joker. Yeah, I showed up. I just came in. 10-4. Had to talk to my mom. She gave me a call, so I had to step away for a moment.
Yeah, you did that just as Red Baron was hollering for you.
Sorry about that, Red Baron, if you're out there.
Hey, he popped in, he heard you, he was hollering for you, and you were silent. So the timing was poor.
Next time.
I don't suppose, Dave, you got a chance to look at that Demco yet, have you?
Not yet. Where are you on now? You on the beam pointed north or something?
I'm on the beam pointed northwest, yeah.
Okay, that's why you're down.
I hear you, driver.
He's a down getter.
But but I got Bite Buster in here, strong. Night Train is slamming me. Joker's slamming me. And the Squealer is pretty strong, but I don't know who it was because they were Hatfielding so bad.
I thought that was Joker.
Oh, I was turning my beam. My beam's been acting weird again.
Oh, you got the beam back up?
Yeah, let me quick go on that, see if it gives an issue again.
Is it horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
That means I got to switch polarity.
Flip the switch, no biggie.
Yeah, well, it's not going to affect my signal to you.
No, it'll probably get better.
It did, because I'm on it.
Yeah, you got better too. You moved up a half in that unit.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe he got the wires crossed, Bagger. You might have horizontal on vertical and vertical on, and he don't know it yet.
Oh no, I tested it out with 5/7, and I absolutely know which is vertical and which is horizontal.
5/7 might have been looking at it upside down.
He don't need to look at anything. All I need to do is flip it between the two on his signal, because I know he's high gain horizontal. And if I go to vertical, he's dropped down in the mud. I go horizontal. Vertical, he drops in the mud. Horizontal, he's banging in here.
So did I go down since you went horizontal? Because I'm totally vertical.
I didn't really notice much of a difference with you. Did I lose Bite Buster, though? That's the question.
Bite Buster, are you still there?
I am.
Can you hear me on the horizontal?
For a nickel.
Can you hear me on the horizontal, Bite Buster?
That's what you're on.
I am on the horizontal, and yeah, you're pretty strong.
Yep, 6 pounds.
Yeah, that's amazing. I can't believe that works.
Oh man.
No, Bagger, that beam might be upside down, man.
Joker's in there, but he's weaker and he's squealing like a pig.
He's just as strong here, but he is squealing.
Who was that squealing?
That was Joker on his horizontal antenna, I think.
That's Joker on his, being pointed through, I think.
Dude, you gotta take care of that squeal though. Well, your signal's plenty strong, but the Hatfield's gotta go.
Is it still squealing?
Yes, it is.
Check your SWR.
SWR don't make you squeal. RF feedback does.
I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, that sounded good.
That sounded real good.
Yeah, now I'm on my vertical. Oh, it's an SWR issue.
No, it's a decoupling issue.
Yeah, he's got RF getting back into the shack somehow.
SWR won't make you squeal. Not decoupling your RF from your antenna will.
How does that happen?
He doesn't have a balun on his beam or some kind of device for decoupling, whether it's, I don't know how he feeds it. You need a gamma match or hairpin match, a balun. If he's just direct feeding it without any kind of choke, that'll do it.
It's a gamma match.
Oh, you have a gamma match. Are you pointed right at yourself or something?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it's literally right out my window, right above me.
And then, are you pointed at yourself or are you pointed away?
I was kind of pointed at myself.
Yeah. You probably got a lot of RF floating around.
Get you a tin roof, man, and put it on top of the roof.
And then you can put a cat up there too, and then you'll have a cat on a hot tin roof.
There you go.
Well, normally when I have this beam set up, I have it set up at the back of the other corner of my house. It's usually never above me, but that was the tower I was messing with over the weekend.
Yeah, you gotta get away from the shack, especially with a gain antenna. And then if you were a fiddler up on that hot tin roof, well, then you'd be fiddler on the roof.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened so quick.
I don't know, but it seem to be that if I go horizontal, it's detrimental to my station.
Well, if 5/7 come in tonight, we could go on our beams and aim them at him, P.
Oh yeah. He's big signal on my horizontal. If you were on medium wave tonight, you could have talked to him in person, live.
Well, I tore the station apart, man, and decided to paint the dusk with oil base, and the oil base take a long time to dry, so that shack is shut down.
Oh man, you should have done that in the beginning, not after you put all your radio equipment in there.
That's right, Pete. There's a whole lot of things that should have been done before those radios got in there.
Yeah, like the kind you're going to need when you get locked out.
That's right.
Yeah, I'd be okay with a hammock strung in a corner.
That'll work.
I'd be happy with what's those little things you blow up? Lay it right on the floor.
That's right, my camping air mattress. Yep, that'd work. Oh yeah, if I put a refrigerator in there, bring my little propane cook stove, you got a restroom, an air mattress, radios, I'd never have to leave.
Yes, you would, because there's no shower in there.
Showers are overrated.
There's no bathtub.
Baths are overrated. Got a washcloth and a sink.
7 days without a bath.
Just wait till the wife goes shopping and then run into the house, take a shower.
Yeah, just do radio all the rest of the time.
Now you're talking.
What about eating?
You got a little cook stove and a little refrigerator. You don't need nothing else.
I was going to say, if you're sitting by yourself and you can stand yourself smell, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, buy a case of ramen soup You got tap water, a little propane stove. Man, I could live for a month out there.
That's right. This thing sound all right?
It's working, driver.
10-4. 10 foil. Yes, aluminium foil.
Well, that's how they say it in the UK, aluminium.
They even spell it that way, too. That's because that's what it really is supposed to be. Yeah, us lazy Americans, we like to, drop syllables and stuff. Oh, yeah, we'll rename your whole country.
Yeah, if it's too much of a mouthful, we're going to shorten it up. We're going to butcher it. We're going to abbreviate it.
Yeah, man. I remember I was on a boat over there in Japan, and I asked the man, where was he from? He said, Brazil. I said, where? He said, Brazil. I said, where's that? He said, Brazil. I'm like, where's that? And he said, South. Oh, you mean Brazil? Brazil. I'm like, we say Brazil. Brazil. Brazil.
I don't know. I work with some guys from England, and I can't understand what they say most of the time.
Oh, I can still understand the English. I can understand the Irish. I got to really pay attention when I'm listening to the Scots.
You got to listen to some Indian guys. Man, I work in IT, and there's a bunch. I have to listen very closely.
Yeah, me too, Bike Buster. I just called to have my lawnmower fixed. It was under warranty, so they put me in touch with customer service, man. That guy needed an interpreter.
Yeah, those Indians though, they're musical. Like their speech is kind of musical. If you can get right in the right rhythm and the right tune, it's like, I got what you saying.
Hello? Are you be calling about a lawnmower problem? You have failed to understand the point that I am trying to make.
Oh, I know. They just keep trying to sell me car warranties.
Like Yoda. I will try to fix your problem, but you're going to have to lay on the line for at least an hour. Would you please be patient with me? You please be patient with me. I will waive the transaction fee. You have failed to understand the point that I am trying to make.
Could you imagine Yoda speaking with an Indian accent?
Yoda? Confused I am. You probably should have. What's going on there, Red Baron? Fantastic. Holy smokes. You're a great impressionist, I gotta tell you. Can you sing too? I bet you can sing, can't you? A little bit. I chirp. Like a bird on a limb. Yeah, I figured that. People that can do impressions that I know have really good singing voices. But I remember working for a Scotsman. And of course, he wanted wallpaper removed and everything. And I was in there and I told him my name was Steve, And the next morning, good morning, Charles. Good morning, Charles. I said, my name is Steve, Next morning, good morning, Charles. I'm like, oh, my name is Steve. Oh, well. And I'm thinking, you know what? For $1,700, I'll just be Charles. It's just easier that way sometimes.
You pay me, you can call me anything you want.
Good morning, Charles. I mean, he really pronounced it correctly, too. Good morning, Charles.
If you're paying me enough money, you can pretty much call me anything you want.
Yeah, anything but late for lunch. Anyone's trying to jump in there. There's a lot of guys out there. I just had to comment, Nitrate. Oh my gosh, you got me there. You got me laughing. I appreciate that.
That's because you have failed to understand the point that I am trying to make. It's because you were wasting various time.
Now, if all you could do that in Yoda speak, I'd be rolling on the floor.
Well, you wouldn't even know what was going on, Pete. That thing would have you all messed up, and if it was a life and death situation, you wouldn't even know which way to run.
Oh, I can understand the Indians.
No, I'm talking about in Yoda format.
Oh, Yoda format is funny because I can't do it. But like where you twist the verbiage around and the order of the words.
Yes, confused I am.
Yeah, there you go, Bagger. You got it.
Make no sense, I will.
That's it. Yeah, Yoda speak in an Indian accent. Oh my God, that would be the greatest parody.
That's what I thought you were saying. I did get my lawnmower fixed out of the deal. You gonna ask me that I check the carburetor and the spark plug. I'm like, this thing is about brand new. And I said, where are you located? He said something about Iowa or some place in America. I didn't believe him.
You know, that's what annoys me about when you're calling for help and is there gas in it? I'm like, dude, I wouldn't be calling you if I didn't check all the regular stuff. Yeah, it's got spark. Yeah, it's got gas. And yep, I'm pulling the cord. So, all right, like, give me a little bit of credit that I did the minimal troubleshooting on the thing before I called you.
Yeah, well, anyhow, he sent me to a place around the corner, not too far, over there on Mogers Mill Road. And he had the address and everything. He wanted me to write it down on a piece of paper, and to go there and bring proof of purchase. I couldn't find no proof of purchase.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of proof of purchase, this brought this up, but I thought was pretty cool. I don't know if you ever bought anything from Penn Holo over in Skippack. Really good place for lawn and garden equipment, chainsaws, service, blah, 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 leaf blowers, weed whackers, all that. I've been using them for a long time. But when I bought my new saw, was it yesterday? Yeah, I guess it was yesterday. Anyway, so I need 2-stroke oil for my saws anyway. I always stock up if I'm there. So I picked up the 6-pack of Steel 2-stroke oil. I throw it on the counter. He goes, oh, good choice. That now doubles your warranty. So just by buying their oil at the same time I bought the saw, my warranty went from 1 year to 2 years.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Interesting that they don't tell you that up front.
That is interesting that he didn't tell me that, but I was buying the oil anyway, and when I put it up on the counter, he goes, you just doubled your warranty. I'm like, huh?
Nice, very nice. Did you ask him, can I have that in writing?
I do have it in writing. I have the receipt.
Variez Le Creole, s'il vous plaît. I forgot to do it the other week. I sent you the link to that, my YouTube page. Who did? You? Yeah, the page that I uploaded the video gates to. Roger. Good evening, all. Oh, JR signing on the radio tonight. The better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. Old job.
Same boat. Hello, everybody.
There's Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. Wow, Wayne. Hello, Wayne, Pete, Dave, Steve, and Joker. I heard Joker in there, too. Good evening to all. Hope everybody's doing well. I feel bad. I forgot to check for Wayne earlier.
I was going to check for Wayne, but it was so damn busy that I wait till a lull and then check on Wayne. But didn't need to call Wayne. Wayne came out on his own.
I was going to check for Wayne. Better late than never, huh?
Yep. We didn't even have to call for you, which is a bonus.
What's going on, old JR? Oh, man. I think I don't know. Maybe I got allergies today. I got my throat's irritating me. My head's stuffed up. I was all right till about 2 hours ago, and I'm like, what the heck?
Mold spores.
Flo who?
The Flonase. That stuff works for me. So, oh man.
Mold spores.
It could be because of the inside of that tree, that stuff that was inside of that tree when they were grinding things up.
When mold releases after several days of prolonged rain, and then the sun comes out, mold spores go poof.
Oh no! So I'll have to check into that stuff. Maybe a little of that there will help me out. I never heard of that before.
Flonase, my wife swears by it.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, if Bagger uses it, shouldn't you be using it?
My wife's been using Flonase for, I don't know, probably close to 20 years.
Terms and conditions may apply.
I'm not a guy who usually gets the allergies and all that, so yeah, this is probably a first-time runner for me. I checked into it though.
Yeah, I don't normally get allergies very often either, but every now and then they fire up, and that's when I run for the Flonase.
FLO.
FLO, gotcha. I believe I gotcha. Yeah, but you may be right, Steve. Since they did that tree yesterday, and yeah, very possible.
Yeah, the stuff that's on the inside of the tree might have gotten, agitated. You know what I mean?
But it's also the perfect conditions this afternoon for the mold spores to release in their thing, and that's the ones that get me.
Does that mean I'm going to rot from the inside out now?
No, that don't mean that.
Sorry.
That tree did. That's why. That's what ailed that.
You're a carbon-based life form made from stardust. You just reanimate into something else.
Oh, don't get me going.
Oh, I'm already going. We're all a bunch of stardust.
Cantankerous Pete Show, ladies and gentlemen, right here on 27115 on your radio dial. Stay tuned.
Oh, you want a cantankerous? You should have been with me on Medium Wave on Monday night.
I missed it, man. We had a picnic down there in Delaware. Yeah, and I had to be there, man. Yes, I did.
Tonight on Medium Wave was a little bit crowded.
Who was on there? Was that 160 medium wave?
Yeah, Medium Wave. Yeah, well, it used to be the only medium wave band we had as amateurs. The new medium wave band that we have, I don't count anyway. So it really is the only medium wave band that we have as far as I'm concerned. Once you drop below 3 megahertz, you're no longer in shortwave high-frequency radio. You have entered the realm of medium wave radio.
Medium wave radio with Cantankerous Pete. We'll be back in a moment.
Is that like the Twilight Zone? You're now entering the Twilight Zone.
You could be twilighted in the zone of medium wave radio for sure.
Yeah, don't go to horizontal. Don't go to vertical. Because we control them.
C4 FM, Dave. That's what I was trying to think of today when we were talking about FM.
C4 FM is digital.
Oh, okay. See, I did not know that either.
Yeah, that's like DMR.
God, they got way too many ways of doing digital now. Different formations.
And that's the thing that sucks about the digital, why I never got on board with it. Because each manufacturer does their own thing. ICOM's got one, Yaesu's got one, Kenwood's got their own. Like, screw all that. Come up with one platform and we can all use it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Adopt one standard and everybody uses it.
Is that what that FT8 stuff is all about?
That's a whole different. That's no, FT8's another digital mode.
Yeah, that's a non-voice mode.
They don't have to worry about me being on that.
They ain't got to worry about me either.
They can have it to themselves.
Yeah, and all that is your computer is making contacts with other computers. You don't even have to be involved.
Oh, no.
I mean, I could do that on the internet.
Mike Buster, you still hanging in here?
Yeah, so stop talking about me.
Hello there, Cricket. Now, hold on there for a minute, Mike Buster. Hello there, Cricket. Train got you. Come on. All right, dear Cricket. I take it that you are in a mobile. Is that correct? Yeah, I like the way those things sound. I'm telling you, man. I am totally impressed with those Anytone radios. 10-4.
The quad classes, I can read the display better in the car. So it works pretty good on 10, 11, and 12, over.
Right. Well, why don't you join us sometime, man? We get on 2900. Yeah, we do that. 29 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0.
Roger that. So you're on AM then?
Yeah, we usually do that from time to time on Monday night or Wednesday night, depending on what the boys decide to do there. 10-4.
Of course, yeah. Mighty Rock mentioned that, but I just haven't been able to catch it.
Yeah, he listens in on us. He be listening in on us, man.
Yeah, I gotta get Mighty Rock to get his ticket.
Well, that's what we've been trying to do. I think he stiffened up, man, when he seen us advancing. He stiffened up. You know how you put on brakes when a train is going south and you really don't want to go, and you have your foot on the brake and the train keep going.
Yeah, I've been asking him to get his ticket for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, well, I wish he would, man, because then, yeah, a whole lot of changes would take place. But anyhow, encourage him gently. But anyhow, catch us on the handbands, man. This is the best I've ever heard you. This is the best I've ever heard you yet.
Yeah, it's 60 watts and a nice radio, you know. Plus I'm up on the hill about 600 feet, so I'm not too far by the crow to you, but a little bit of a drive, you know what I mean?
Roger that. I take it that you're headed home.
So my antenna's pointed in the wrong direction right now. It'll be better in a minute.
Roger that. All right, well, I won't want to tie it up. Good to hear you there, Cricket. Make sure you check us out on the handbands, man, because that's where we've been hanging out. 10-4.
10-4. Sounds good, man. I'll catch you on 29 even. AM. All right, 7-3 to all, and have a good one. God bless.
You too, man. 73's train is clear. Maybe one of the boys or two might want to catch you before you get out of Dodge. Channel's clear. That's Cricket out there in the Mobile.
Where's he coming from? I hear him. Oh, crap. Where's he coming from? Where is he at?
Cricket, what's your 20, man? They want to know.
Down here in Lionville.
He's down there in Lionville. He's headed toward the Coatesville way.
Oh, out that way. It's like I heard of Lionville, but I don't know where the hell it's at. All right, Coatesville way. I hear you, Cricket. Sounding good on that Mobile 441, the Spitfire.
Spitfire 441. Yeah, I got you about S7 down here in the Mobile. Yeah, Lionville's kind of like near exit 312 by the Turnpike. The exit 312 by the Turnpike, over.
Yep, 10-4. Yep, I hear you really, really fine. No problem at all. Doing a good job from out that way. So, yeah, I get on 29 megahertz with the boys, so hopefully we'll catch you out there sometime. Good fun we have. So be safe and put it on you again the next time around. 441 at Spitfire.
All right, yeah, thank you. 7-3, man.
Evidently, Cricket, a lot of times you can catch us after midnight, too, on that same frequency.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to do that until Friday.
Roger that. Well, if you woke, you know, you up and you dial around, man, and listen.
Oh, man.
What name's that?
We don't use that name on this channel.
That'll get you in trouble.
I don't know, man. I just wondered if he was alive, that's all.
Yeah, you gotta go up there to figure all of that out.
Oh, his antenna's still up. I still think he's on 21, but I haven't gone looking for him.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, we're talking about our cousin?
That's right, Cousin Brucey.
Yeah, because where's this guy that you're talking to? I can't hear him real well.
Out towards Coatesville, Lionville.
Oh, okay. Gotta move the antenna.
Yeah, we don't do that there, Cricket.
Yeah, 10-4. I don't know anything really about him, so I was just being polite.
Yeah, if you knew something about him and you knew the history in the area about him, you wouldn't bring up the name.
Yeah, he's like Beetlejuice. You say his name too many times and he might appear.
We won't hold it against you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have no idea, man. So, sorry about that.
That's actually, long story short, that's why we're on Channel 13 in the greater Pottstown area.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I was curious. Yeah, I've always heard you guys on here. Ever since I got back into radio in like 2015, I always heard Night Train out here. And I don't know if one of you guys is Ranger or something like that, but that gentleman too.
Yeah, we haven't heard Ranger in a while. I miss him, man. I been wanting to give him a little text message or a call. Incidentally, Al Stoltz said hello to you guys, just so y'all know. He called me up first. He was frustrated. But, yeah, I have to look in on Ranger and see how he's doing. 10-4?
Well, if you were in here at the onset of Classic Radio Roundup tonight when it starts, you would have been able to talk to the Ranger Rick, because the Ranger Rick was in here this evening right here on 27115, Channel 13, the Classic Radio Roundup.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I missed him.
Yeah, he says his time's been sucked up by his mother not feeling well. He's going through those kind of illness issues with his mother, so it sucks up his time. But at least he did find time to pop in and say howdy tonight on the Classic Radio Roundup.
10-4.
I gotta hop into Wawa. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Take care. From Cricket 113.
Hey, nice to meet you there, Cricket. And the Wawa is important. Without Wawa, I would shrivel up and die.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know how to find you, Night Train. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.
Roger that. You too, man. Train clear.
Wawa stops are important. Without Wawa, I'd shrivel up and die.
Catch you later, Cricket. Have a good one. Old JR said that.
At first, I really couldn't hear him, but when he signed off, they were going to Wawa. I was hearing him pretty decent.
That's because you're going to Wawa.
I heard him on my vertical the best the whole way. I didn't swing the beam too much, but I was too much noise on the beam. I heard him fine on the stick.
Yeah, I'm on my vertical. I remembered to flip the switch today, which is very unusual.
Holy smokes, it's going to rain.
Did it rain?
It is now. You flipped your switch. You actually remembered. I'm impressed. I'm almost in shock.
Alert the media.
It's like the train station is back in service.
He got himself a new conductor.
On 27115, where classic radios rock.
And all the rest roll.
Working this all-glass station. And I just got...
Hey, nice paint job there, Steve.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm over here, man. That was oil-based paint, Jim. Oil-based, man. Durability and the whole 9 yards, but I had to get out of there.
Oh, yeah. You were probably getting a little dizzy and seeing double and everything else, but nice job, though, really. Looks good.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I opened both windows and I abandoned ship. Locked it up. That's it. Done.
long were you in there with the fumes?
Probably about 2 hours, if not more. You know, because I started from the top and worked my way down, and I had to go all underneath, and you know, you'd be surprised about what's involved. So, and then I came back over here, and I told the wife, I said, you know what, I'm going over and I'm going to coat those tops one more time. I think it should be dry enough. Went over there, man, it was still sticky, but I put it on there anyway, and I abandoned ship again.
Yeah, you're going to be, you're due tomorrow maybe, you know, you'll get lucky. Maybe she'll be dry tomorrow, but then you'll be afraid to put anything on it.
Well, if it's dry hard enough, it should be fine.
You'll be looking for everything you set down on it, scratches. But no, I hear you. But it does look good. Good deal. I think that was an excellent idea.
Well, the idea of the oil is to keep things from getting scratched up, as opposed to latex tempera.
Ah, well, you know the business course sort of better than I do, but yeah, okay. Well, good. Good deal, you know. I'm surprised you didn't find a hunk of marble there.
Man, I would love, I'm telling you the God's honest truth, I would love a plate of glass on top of shelf 1 and shelf 2. You know, like I do over here. Yeah, I could almost see it coming, JR.
You're on the trail now. That would be nice, though. But, yep, I don't know. Just saying, you know, that stuff's hard enough. You really don't have to worry about it.
I like the idea of how it cleans. You see what I'm saying? Wipe the glass down, you know, because I've seen Mrs. Train wiping the glasses down under these radios. I caught her wiping radios down. I didn't say a word.
Oh, no. What? See, I don't have to, I feather dust mine every other day.
Yeah, she did, well, I put covers on my vital stuff. But, yeah, I seen her one day. Must have came home early or something.
But I'll tell you another thing, you know, besides the feather duster, if you want to get into all the little nooks and crannies, remember that? I think Mark gave you a little brush there, like a model brush. That thing works out really good.
I use electric razor brushes to clean my radios in the nooks and crannies.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. I do have a little vacuum cleaner that has brush bristles. It's a little handheld unit called a Shark. And that'll do it, too.
I used to have one of those things. And I lost it. Don't know where it is. So I just keep up on it with a microfiber cloth for the most of it, and then in the nooks and crannies, I use my little old school electric razor brush.
It's probably somewhere near that co-phaser, Pete. Look around there where that co-phaser is stored away.
Yep.
I think that co-phaser occupies a different dimension in space-time. It's there, but you just can't see it.
Isn't that like that's a quantum physics equation with mass and speed and reduces length as you approach light speed or something like that? The thing must be cruising around here at near light speed, so it makes itself small enough I can't see it.
It's called warp speed, Pete. Warp speed.
Right behind that rock and rye.
Warp speed is not real. You cannot, if you have mass, you can only approach 99.9% of light speed. You cannot reach light speed if you have mass.
You can hit it. Theoretically, you can bypass it.
You cannot go faster than light speed. Physics says no.
Your physics says no.
Yeah. Yeah, in theory, you can bend space and simulate going faster.
Use a compressor.
Yeah, but they haven't figured out how to make wormholes yet, or get around the what is it, the gravitational outer space curve or something like that. And theoretically, you can get around it, but in current theory, physics says you cannot go faster than light. You can't even do light speed if you have mass.
No, you can't. You can't
Buster's trying to get in there, Pete.
accelerate to that level. You have to. You got to hop, leapfrog over it.
Would you say, Bite Buster? Go, I got the door open for you.
I said, physics be damned.
Physics be damned. Well, you can damn physics all you want, but it's still going to be there.
I gotta change the laws of physics.
Got to use your downward expander.
The dilithium crystals are doing all she can, Captain.
Use those backstrap galvanators.
Who made these laws anyway?
I ain't giving her all she got, Captain. If I give her any more, she'll blow.
Are they laws or are they just theories?
Exactly.
Well, most of the laws surrounding physics are laws.
Until proven otherwise. Yeah, like Pluto's not a planet now. That was a known fact when I was in school that it was a planet. Now it's not. Go figure.
I don't care what they say. In my mind, Pluto's a planet. Will always be a planet. You can't convince me otherwise that it's not a planet. It's a planet.
Oh man, unleashed a bee's nest.
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
That was 3 for 1.
Planet X.
Planet. Well, Pluto will always be a planet. I don't know who these naysayers are that say it's not.
Millennials probably said that.
They don't want you landing Pluto.
Pluto's a planet.
Yeah.
Let's fight for Pluto. Wasn't that a galaxy radio?
Yeah, there was a galaxy Pluto. Big Monkey Man still has one.
Monkey Man and Marky Mark.
Monkey Man and Marky Mark.
Say that backwards.
Marky Mark and Monkey Man.
Say it fast.
Say it fast.
Say it like Yoda.
Where is Marky Mark? He was in here, said he'd be back, and we haven't heard from him.
Yeah, now that we've established that he's still alive, we thought he might have been dead.
He's still alive.
Well, since he's still alive, we could keep talking about him.
Monkey Man and Marky Mark.
Marky Mark and Monkey Man.
Who's Marky Mark?
Marky Mark was Monkey Man and Marky Mark.
That's Cousin Brucey's neighbor down here, Iceman.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what his actual handle was. That's right, Iceman. But his name was Mark, right?
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark and Monkey Man.
Wasn't that Skeeter? No, Skeeter is a Mark, but he wasn't Marky Mark. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Skeeter's our neighbor. He's in between you and I, Wayne.
Say, I couldn't tell the difference between Skeeter and Night Train. You sound alike.
I don't think they sound alike, although I have been caught before where he came in there and I thought it was Train. So maybe there is something to that.
I helped Train, or I helped Skeeter get his CDL by co-pilot and him driving around. That's cool. I didn't know you knew him like that.
He drives one of them big-ass semi-truck, tractor trailer kind of tow truck things, the big-ass things.
Yeah, like I said, I helped him get his CDL. Wayne was in on that.
Wayne's the man.
His dad and I were very best friends until his dad got pneumonia and passed away.
Oh, you were friends with his dad, huh?
Yeah, big time friends. Well, we did everything together. All right, Wayne was around the block.
Couple of different blocks.
Oh yeah, Wayne's been there, done that. You know, he helped Noah build his ark.
Pete.
Yeah, Wayne helped Noah build the ark.
Yeah, I heard you say that, but I'm thinking about the ark, man. I seen a little cartoon where the animals was coming down off of the ark, in pairs, man. They were coming down off of the gangplank, you know what I mean? And the two elephants was kind of talking among, and the one elephant said to the other elephant, man, it was a lousy cruise anyway. All it did was rain all the time.
Yeah, didn't get any suntan while we were floating around.
He said it was a lousy cruise anyway. All it did was rain every day.
Yeah. Ugh.
Man, I tell you, it's a certain feeling that goes with having a ground plane operating for me, man. Pete, you talking about a PDL-2. I'm happy to be back on the ground plane where I can hear all around me.
I've been flipping back and forth between them both. I'm on the beam right now.
I might have would have missed Cricket out there in his mobile if I was on that beam.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him on my beam, but I could hear him on my stick. I couldn't hear Red Baron on the beam. Of course, I didn't turn it towards him either. I've been keeping it up towards Bite Buster. So try to keep Bite Buster in on the conversation. But I couldn't even hear Red Baron on the beam without turning it. So I flipped over to the stick and I could hear him fine.
He's a strange one, signal-wise. If I got the beam out of him, he's like almost S9 or S8, something like that. But if I got it 90 degrees off, he's gone.
Yeah, I think my beam is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 degrees off of where he would be, and I couldn't even tell he was there. I flip over to the stick, bam, there he is.
That's nice like that. Bagger, that means your beam is working. That's what it is. It's working, driver.
Yeah, but I mean, other people don't drop off that precipitously,
You use that big word. I don't know that big word.
Yeah, I mean, typically it's not even at 90 degrees. It's usually around, like, at least on my antenna, it's like it's somewhere around 60 degrees off of somebody is the biggest null.
Well, my beam, the deepest null is 120 degrees off of the front end.
Yeah, maybe that's what I mean. It's that back left or right corner.
Yeah.
Not 180 out, but somewhere on either side of that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm more happy with this PDL-2 than any beam that I've ever had up there, especially when JR suggested that we take it up 10 more feet, man. I am totally satisfied.
Yeah, it's a real toss-up between this. I mean, this PDL-2 is great, but that doesn't make me want to give up my TA-33 either.
Oh, the TA-33 can come over here and go on Backer Studio B.
You go find your own TA-33. I ain't giving mine up.
Oh, I thought that the PDL-2 was all of that and a little bit more.
It doesn't do 15 or 20 meters.
Or 17 and 12.
Oh, well, none of my antennas here, unless they're wires, do 17 and 12.
Stefan get his ground plane to do everything.
Yeah, I could force it to do it, but it ain't going to be that great. The wire works better on those bands.
JR, what band has Stefan not been on with his ground plane?
He goes 40 up to 6 meters, but he don't anything below, he's not doing 80 and 160, but 40 through 10 easy.
Is Stefan, his last name Day?
Yeah.
Okay, he keeps coming up on my Facebook account. I'll connect with him. Thank you.
Yeah, a picture of it.
We have.
A picture of an infant.
You're
You're breaking up. You're cracking up there. You got difficulty audio going on there, Pete. Fix that.
It's all right. Oh, crap. It was fixed. You know, stuff falls apart and breaks down around here. That's just the way it is. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's really going bad. Oh, no. I got fire.
Yeah, boy, you better get your soup can out on the string.
You got a fire?
I just thought I'd make it more interesting.
Working his Lafayette tube radio. I heard that too. There was a couple of transmissions, like his audio just cut out.
Yeah. Oh, man. What the heck? Everything works great until it doesn't. You know, like everything works great till it doesn't work anymore. And you don't do anything different, but then it breaks down anyway.
Good thing it wasn't a spaceship.
Just go to the shelf and pull your Old Faithful out. And you know, finish the night out and worry about it tomorrow.
This is my Old Faithful. This is my daily driver.
Oh, man, you're in a heap of trouble.
Just tighten up those coaxes in the back. They work their way loose on their own.
No, it's my microphone adapter, Granner. I got to go from a 3-pin to a 4-pin.
Danger.
Dagner.
Will Robinson, self-destruct.
It's all right. Just one of them things. Like, they never given me trouble before until, like, recently. I keep changing microphones on. That's why. Sideband, I got to use a different microphone than AM. So if I quit changing microphones, I probably wouldn't have had a problem. But since I got to change microphones, I got a problem.
All right there, Bagger. What do you think his major malfunction is?
Too much junk around.
Ah.
It's all junk. I'm poor. I don't have any money. If I had money, there wouldn't be junk.
Come on. Usually you're bragging about all that now. Don't be calling it junk. You're going to hurt its feelings.
It's my antique flea market junk. And that's why I got it, because I can afford it.
As long as you're having fun, P.
Oh, I'm always having fun. I don't care if it's junk or not. I still have fun with it. And I'm not poor because of it. I got money to drink.
And then you become cantankerous.
Cantankerous Pete show.
Yeah, without Cantankerous Pete, where would the rest of you be?
Then they got quiet.
Well, sometimes I know when to be quiet.
Specifications are subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply.
Oh, yeah, you may know when to be quiet, but you always have a comment.
He just didn't say it.
Oh, come on now.
But it was in his mind.
Oh, yeah, he had a comment. He just didn't release it. And that no audio transmission was not me.
Oh, that was me. I said, sometimes the best things said are the things left unsaid. So I usually realize that after I've said it.
That's a true phrase.
Whoops.
Sounded really good in my head. Didn't sound so good once I released it.
But you know what? They should let whoops be admitted in the court of law. Your Honor, I said whoops. Like, well, did you say oops before? Or did you say oops during? Or did you say oops afterward?
You'll get 3 to 5 for it.
Well,
Examine your oops.
I think it really depends upon the amount of elapsed time that the oops happened and the oops got verbalized.
Yeah, somewhere in between. They don't have to cross-examine that because, you know, sometimes people say whoops 5 minutes later. You're getting 5 years.
Can you claim self-defense that you've got foot and mouth disease?
An instantaneous oops should get you out of jail for free.
Oh, no.
somehow or another fit in here?
Yeah, I always put my foot in my mouth.
Ah, oops.
It just slipped out.
That's right.
The best thing is when you don't read a room and you say something and in your mind you're like, that was pretty funny, that was pretty good. And you look at everybody and they're all looking at you like, man, I can't believe you just said that.
You're the only one that think it's funny.
That's normally what happens to me.
Gotta read the room.
Oh yeah, I've gotten way better at reading the room. You know, too many oops.
Yeah, well, when I read the room wrong and I let one go, and then I get the blank stares, like, give me a little latitude. That would have been funny if I was surrounded by other service members.
No offense, but
Well, I could read the room as soon as I opened the front door, man, and Mrs. Train had that look on her face. I'm like, up to Studio B you go.
And out you go with the rolling pin behind you.
That's right.
Does she say, to your room?
And that's, for some reason, I don't imagine that as a punishment.
Nah. I just made it up anyway. It sounds good.
And that's no hardship either.
But you know, sometimes I get up there and I don't feel like dialing around hunting for nobody to talk to. Can you imagine that?
I actually can.
You get that sometime? You just don't feel like it.
No, that's when I go shortwave hunting and see what I could find just in shortwave broadcast or whatever.
I'm telling you,
Sometimes I just don't feel like talking, but I want to play with my radio.
right.
Sometimes I just enjoy listening on different bands, just sitting there and listening to the conversation. Some of it gets pretty silly.
Yep, that too.
oh, so we figured out what your problem is. You play with your radio too much.
That's why I got hairy palms.
Explain.
If I need to explain, you wouldn't understand.
Somebody else is in there. Hold on for a minute, Pete. Who's that? Hello there, 161. I hope you ain't hearing the last few comments that was made there. 161 Night Train got you. Come on.
I literally just turned the dial on, so didn't hear a thing.
Whereabouts in Jersey are you, man?
I am right over the Walt Whitman Bridge, right by a little town called Belmar and Audubon. You know where that's at?
Yeah. Well, let me step aside and let the boys say hello. That's 161 over there in Belmar, New Jersey, guys.
He's been in here before, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
A couple times I said hello. Man, trying to think who I heard before. Can't remember. Anyhow, we're down here. We're just to give you a quick wait. We're just getting ready for the plug, but just figured I'd pop in here see if you guys can hear me.
Well, I hear you. 441 to Spitfire, waving a hand.
Okie dokie, wave a hand right back at you.
I'll try you. Hello there, 161, old JR up here around the Boyertown area. I hear you in there, I do. Hello.
JR, up by Boyertown, yep. Sounding good.
Yeah, he's a little light on my end, though, I gotta tell you.
He's giving me a couple of S units here on the stick.
Hey, 161, that's a nice sounding radio, man. What you running?
I'm running a original 148 GTL. I got a little bit of work into it, but it's a good sounding radio.
Yeah, you got a lot of work into that, man. That modulation is smooth.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the first year. Serial number 169. First year radio number 169. So I can't imagine there's too many other ones left from the first batch.
Yeah, that thing's got some swing, too.
What kind of microphone you use with it?
And a static M6B.
All right. Roger. Sound real nice, man. You got the train seal of approval on that one.
And that's an honor.
That's a good combo.
Come again there, 161? I'm running a Lafayette HB4442 radio for Classic Radio Roundup with a D104. I can't call it a Silver Eagle because it's black and silver. I don't know what that's called.
That's a Night Eagle.
I love the old radios. Sounding awesome. Well, probably the black head with the silver middle section and the black base, right?
Yeah, and a black base, and it's got the, but it doesn't have an eagle on the back of it.
Probably your standard TUP9.
There might be a name that they call it, but I know exactly which one you're talking about. I don't have one, but I have a bunch of Silver Eagles and shit, so if I ever had one of those, if I ever saw one, I'd grab one.
Yeah, I got this one married to that Lafayette because they work well together, man. I don't even unplug it unless, I'm doing something.
Well, you're about a 6 and a half, maybe 7, so my needle's a little stingy, so it's on 5, so I just always add 2 dB, but I got no problem at all hearing you.
Roger that. All right, well, let me not hog it up there, 161. It's always a pleasure, man, when you come in. It is your night train base station, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Night train, thank you, 161. They call me Hammer in South Jersey.
All right there, Hammer.
I'm using an old 23-channel bass, Regency CR123B AM sideband bass.
An old 23-channel Regency, huh?
Yep, that's right. It's my daily driver anymore. The thing works great. AM single sideband, using a regular TUG8 D104.
Nice. Working great.
Yeah, you're sounding good coming up here. This is a Go radio. It's got Go receiver, good fidelity coming out the speaker, and it just always seems to work. So anyway, that's my setup. I'm sticking with it until I try something else. Got a bunch of other junk around here, but this is one I like to use on the Classic Radio Roundup.
It works.
Nice. Yeah, I love the old radios.
Hey, Hammer, I didn't know that a 148 could sound that good.
Yeah, appreciate it. No problem. It's got like an MPC mod in it. It was like recapped. There was some type of like audio mod or fat audio mod, or the guy who did it up, I think he put a mic preamp mod in it or something. Yeah, he put a little work into it, so to make it a little bit of a fatter receive, a little bit of wider transmit. I don't know what my bandwidth is, but I think if you had an SDR or something, I'm a little wider than a regular CB. Not by a whole lot, but that's probably why I sound different maybe. I don't know if someone is transmitting or not.
Yeah, he was still talking there, Buster, but yeah, I'll be off in a moment. Yeah, that's very nice. Whatever he did, I wouldn't mind knowing his name.
I want to change radios. You mind? Flip the switch for a second.
Not a problem. Go ahead, Buster.
Well, I'm getting pretty tired about now.
Yeah, you sound like President Clinton, man. Yeah.
I do not have relations.
Depends what the definition of is.
I think it is time for that. I'm going to turn the dial myself. I'm getting sleepy. Apparently, I want to be up super early in the morning. So, pleasure talking to everybody. The gate will be up sometime tomorrow. You guys all have a good night.
All right, good night there, Joker. Good to hear you in there.
Yeah, see you later, Joker. Pleasure as always.
Yep. Good night there, Bite Buster. Good night, Joker. And I'm right behind y'all. I had an early day. Dogs had me up. Work before sun up and all that jazz. So I'm going to bail out of here. Look for the video gate in the usual place at the usual time. County-wide 730 all. Thanks for the fun.
Catch you later, Joker. Have a good evening. Bite Buster, if you hear me out there, you do the same. Pete, good night. And anybody else is taking off. Oh, JR, have a good one.
Hang in there, 161. Good night there, Bike Buster. Good night there, Pete. Good night, Joker. And anybody else who's signing off. Train is hanging around.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the plug myself. It's getting to be that time, so catch everyone later. Classic Radio Roundup.
Hey, Roger there. Bagger, sound good on that. You got to keep that rascal working.
Oh, the guy down there in Argentina seems to be right on cue. So good job. Thank you very much. I appreciate it all. Good night.
Oh, so it's working okay then?
Yeah, it seems to be. I like it so far.
Okay, good. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Thank you very much.
No pain, no strain.
Bagger, let me know when you're ready for mine.
I need to catch up with Joker. Like I said, I think he's next in the queue.
All right, 10-4. All right, 161, you can come back now. They kind of cleared up a little bit. Where'd you go there, 161?
Yeah, just changed over to my 2950 radio, my mobile 2950.
All right, yeah, you still coming through, but it doesn't sound as good as that 148. 10-4.
Roger that. Well, thanks for the info. Yeah, definitely a better radio than this one.
Roger that. You have